welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Today's story was submitted by a viewer named Mart. On June 24th, 2016, St. Paul police officers were dispatched to the scene of a fight including people wielding bats, golf clubs, and a gun. Officers Brett Palkovich and Brian Ficcadenti were the first to arrive with a K-9. No fight was observed in the area, but Officer Palkovich spotted Frank Baker, sitting in his vehicle who supposedly matched the description of a man with a gun. Officer Ficcadenti reported that Frank was ordered out of the vehicle, and that he complied, but that he hesitated to raise his hands, confused as he had nothing to do with the alleged fight, and Officer Ficcadenti released his dog on Frank's leg. He screamed in pain as the officers allowed the dog to eat chunks of flesh from his leg, which made it difficult to lay flat and put his hands behind his back. At that point, Officer Palkovich began kicking Frank in the ribs. The only video was filmed from a dashcam of a responding cruiser. While it is too blurry to see anything graphic, I must warn you that the video is disturbing.
Good boy. Good boy.
Frank was cited for the misdemeanor offense of obstructing legal process. Once arrested, Frank was taken to a hospital for his wounds, where he would stay for 14 days while doctors reconstructed his leg and tended to 7 broken ribs and a collapsed lung. The department acknowledged that no gun was found on scene, and that Frank Baker had nothing to do with the call, meaning there was no probable cause at any time. Ficcadenti got a 30-day suspension and was transferred out of the K-9 unit. Palkovich was placed on leave pending an internal affairs investigation, and in October of 2016, he was fired by the department. The city's statement claiming that his refusal to accept any responsibility or even consider that he could have done anything differently in this incident makes him dangerous and untrainable. Frank Baker went on to sue the city, alleging that his constitutional rights had been violated, and settled for $2 million. But the story doesn't end there. In an even more sickening twist, almost 3 years after the incident, in April of 2017, Officer Palkovich, the officer that kicked Frank Baker, had his firing from the department reduced to a 30-day suspension and was allowed to return to the force, even being eligible to collect back pay, all of which, including the $2 million settlement, paid for by the taxpayers. The union, claiming that he had been a very effective officer and deserved another chance to work. In another twist, in January of 2018, he was placed on paid leave, having been indicted for the incident. Palkovich downplayed the level of force used and exaggerated the threat he believed Baker posed, checking a box on the report falsely noting that Baker was armed, and listed hands, feet, and fists under other weapons, even though Baker never fought back. Prosecutors claim that he even bragged about kicking Mr. Baker. He was found guilty in November of 2019 and was fired once again. Finally, in May of 2021, Palkovich was sentenced to 6 years in federal prison for excessive force. Frank Baker still has to take 18 pills a day and continues to suffer from health issues revolving around his leg and lung injuries. The more we see incidents like this, the more it is obvious that this is a continued pattern of abuse by law enforcement officers. At this point in time, it's almost a daily occurrence, visible now because of the widespread use of cameras. I would like to know your opinion on this incident and to imagine whether it's gotten better or worse, since every citizen carries a camera phone in their pocket.
Thanks for watching. If you have a video you'd like me to review, email it or send it in via Facebook Messenger. You can also view this and other content on my website. If you're new here, subscribe for future content. If you've been around for a while, remember to like, share, and comment down below of what you think of this interaction. Shirts and other goodies are available at the Teespring store linked below. Channel memberships start at just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel and get a slick lack logo next to your name. I'll see you in the next video. All links are down below.